Everyone loves a good book, and sometimes it's hard to find that perfect one. If you're a fan of Lonesome Dove, you'll love these 8 books. All of them are classics, and they all have the same Western feel as Larry McMurtry's masterpiece. So saddle up and get ready for some good old-fashioned adventure. Before that, I want to share a short summary of Lonesome Dove with you. Lonesome Dove Summary. Lonesome Dove tells the story of 2 former Texas Rangers, Augustus McCrae and Woodrow Call, who venture out from Austin on a cattle drive to the Montana Territory. The journey is full of adventure, romance, and suspense, as the men cross rivers, dodge outlaws, and face all sorts of dangers. If you're a fan of westerns or just enjoy a good story, then you'll love to read Lonesome Dove. Here I include 8 books similar to Lonesome Dove, either following a similar storyline or written by some great authors like Larry McMurtry. Shogun, by James Clavell. The story is set in feudal Japan and it follows the events of a shipwrecked English sailor named John Blackthorne. In this novel, Clavell paints an accurate representation of Japanese culture during that time period, including various customs, rituals, and traditions. The reader gets to follow along as Blackthorne becomes more educated about Japanese culture through his interactions with people from different backgrounds. He also has to deal with the political turmoil caused by 2 warring factions known as Toranaga's side and Ishido's side. I highly recommend this book for those who enjoy historical fiction novels because you would never be able to learn about many aspects of Japanese society without reading a fictionalized account such as Shogun. True Grit, by Charles Portis. In the novel, True Grit, a 14-year-old girl named Maddie Ross sets out on a mission to hunt down and bring in her father's murderer. Along the way, she encounters many obstacles that challenge her courage and willingness to take risks. The story is told from an omniscient third-person point of view and challenges readers with its unique dialect, humor, and memorable characters. If you love reading Lonesome Dove, this book would be a great read for you. Blood Meridian, by Cormac McCarthy. The novel follows a teenager named John Grady Cole as he joins a group of scalpers who hunt Apache and Mexican bandits. Many people consider Blood Meridian to be one of McCarthy's best works. Critics have praised the book's dark and violent tone, as well as its elegant language. If you're looking for an intense read, then you should check out Blood Meridian. The Thorn Birds, by Colleen McCullough. The Thorn Birds tells the story of the Cleary family in Australia from 1920 to 1961. It has been made into a miniseries and a movie. The Thorn Birds is an epic tale of love and betrayal, and it is sure to keep you entertained from beginning to end. Roots, by Alex Haley. Many people are familiar with the story of Alex Haley's Roots, the saga of an American family, even if they haven't read the book. The miniseries based on the book was incredibly popular and are still remembered today. But what most people don't know that this book is based on Haley's own family history. Roots tells the story of Kunta Kinte, who was taken from Africa and enslaved in America. It's a powerful story that will stay with you long after you finish reading it. Centennial, by James A. Michener. Centennial is a novel about the history of Texas and all that has happened in America's second-largest state since it became an independent republic in 1836. The book follows the lives of fictional families from many different backgrounds as they grow and change together with their homeland. It is regarded as one of the most sweeping pieces of historical fiction ever written, not just for its sheer size but also because it captures so much about what makes up this country we call home. East of Eden, by John Steinbeck. John Steinbeck's East of Eden is one of the most celebrated books of all time. It's a novel that tells the story of 2 families, the Trasks and the Hamiltons, and their fight for power and control. The book has everything: love, hate, war, peace, and so much more. No Country for Old Men, by Cormac McCarthy. In the novel No Country for Old Men, Cormac McCarthy tells a story about a man who was hunting for treasure. The protagonist, Llewellyn Moss, finds this treasure and then has to figure out what to do with it. Along the way he goes through many obstacles that have led him into trouble. Take a look and see what sounds like something you would want to read. There are plenty more where these came from, too, so keep an eye on our channel for updates on new book recommendations.